guys, so it's been quite a while. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. It's been a while since I've done an update on my EDC, and I just got this new backpack earlier this month. I've been using it, and it's the 511 All Hazard Nitro. I think it's called, kind of a mouthful. Anyway, it's not a review of the bag. I'm just doing an update of everything that I carry in it. So let's see. Start off probably from the back. Open up that. Comes down. And here I have a foam seat mat. It's like a thermarest thing I cut to fit to the size of this bag. I use this when I go to like football games or whatever else. I sit down and I just sit on it. It keeps my butt from getting cold or wet or, you know, whatever else. Also in here, I carry two 1-gallon Ziplock bags. I actually started carrying these pretty recently. I've had multiple different instances where I've needed something like this, either for an emergency bathroom break for myself or for someone else, or vomiting. So I figure these don't weigh anything, and if it helps me from not cleaning up vomit in my car, then I'm gonna carry it. And the last thing in this pocket that I carry is a 39-gallon trash bag. So those are right there, easily accessible from the outside of the pack. Flipping it around, at the very top, right here, got a little sunglass pouch. Obviously, I just sunglasses, hand sanitizer. I keep that right there in the top for easy access. Flipping around to the back, we got here just my 511 gloves. Nothing too crazy. I just keep them there, and I don't use this for anything else. Now, I know all these buckles and stuff, these are extra things that I've added. I'll do a review later on with the pack down the road. Okay, so on the outer inside pocket, guess right here is this backpack came with this little ditty bag or whatever. So in this ditty bag, let me scroll you down here. Just a little mesh sack. I have a little towel, microfiber towel type deal. I've got a couple radio batteries for work. I carry my lifeguard whistle, which also doubles as an emergency whistle, obviously. Carry one of these little deals. It's almost like a bread tie, but industrial size. You like bend it or wrap it around, whatever, and it just holds its shape. I use this, actually a while back, I was filming, well, we were trying to, and I forgot my tripod. So I used this thing and made I like wrapped my phone around it and then wrapped this into like a branch, and it held my phone, and I used that to capture video on the fly, you know, and it, you know, bunch of different options just for this. I have some gear aid adhesive patches for various gear repairs and whatnot. I carry a 1/2 inch by 6 inch ferrule rod right here. Love this thing, and I know it looks like it's not been used. It hasn't. It came in a 2-pack, and I used the other one. Earplugs for when I'm shooting, and then some bit drivers. Now the bit drivers actually work with my multi-tool up here. They just fit in that little socket, and I can wrench down on them. So that is just in that little ditty bag or whatever, nothing too crazy. Okay, back to the backpack. Zip this one up. Now we're actually into the main compartment, which this particular bag has a full clamshell design. Boom, look at that. Okay, so it's all laid out here. I carry my Feathered Friends down vest. I carry my Rab rain jacket, and my loose ultralight Pertex rain pants. All those go in this little stuff sack right here and sits at the top of the bag. Right here, I have my Vargo titanium bot. Pop that open. This is the cooking pot that I've used forever, and I love this thing. And it also works for this, because inside of here, I have, there it is, another Feathered Friends down jacket. And this thing is poofy. I have lots of jackets because I don't like being cold. I don't like being wet. And on top of that, if someone else gets cold or whatever, I have plenty of jackets to spare. Speaking of jackets, this Columbia fleece jacket that I'm wearing would go somewhere in this backpack as well. So, another jacket, titanium 1 liter cooking pot with a lid and an O-ring. I found some of this heavy duty Paracord. It's supposed to be 1,100 pound rating. Basically just twice the strength and thickness of Paracord. 50 feet, little hank, whatever. You can get these for like $6 or whatever at Walmart now. So thought that was kind of cool. Carry my Clean Canteen stainless steel single wall water bottle. And here, this is just a tarp. This is a 12 by 9.5 sil nylon tarp. This is actually the same tarp that I use when I'm hammock camping. Super nice. It is just massive and, you know, pretty small size when you think in a huge shelter. So that's that. I'm going to skip the first aid kit for a sec. Go into here. I have, whatever. Let's break it down for you guys a little bit more detail, alright? Open that up. I have a battery charger for my everyday carry 18650 batteries, and does a bunch of different kind of batteries it'll charge. I have my Anchor, I think it's called like the Paracord quick charge battery. I think it's like 10,050 milliamp hour batteries. It's pretty good. I have a Petzl headlamp. Don't really care too much for it, but I've not ever really found a headlamp that I actually do like. I have a wall adapter, a USB memory stick, a couple different cables here. This is a, I think it's called like a Type-C charging cable, whatever. It's like the new Androids are taking this. And then I have your old mini USB charging cable. I have 3 AAA batteries to go with my headlamp. And just some different USB adapters to hook it up to my phone or whatever else on that side. This is a dual bag. This side is zippered and then this side has its own zipper. Flip over to this side. I carry Aquamira water purification drops. I have my, get it out here, my Sawyer Mini with syringe and 2, I think 1 liter bags to go with it. 125 feet of micro Paracord line. It's tested for I think 100 pound test strength, so that's just good for little utility or lashing or whatever else. I have a emergency blanket, which I do plan to switch out with an emergency SOL bivvy. Not much bigger and way more useful than these. These are honestly almost worthless. Couple cotton ball and Vaseline fire starters, big lighter, a compass, and a straw to go with the water filter. And that is everything inside this pouch. So I have electronics over here and then I guess survival on this side. Up top in this little sleeve right here, carry a smash down roll of duct tape, a Condor neck gaiter. Use that for a beanie or earmuffs or scarf or, you know, a million other different things, uses for this. And a plastic deck of cards, just for entertainment. And last but not least, I think it's last, yeah, first aid kit. So I am not an EMT or anything crazy like that. I'm learning. I'm still working on my first aid kit. I have a N95 dust mask up top. I'm not going to go through everything. I mean, it's typical first aid stuff with a couple extras. I have a cat's tourniquet, some extra absorbent gauze pads or wound dressings or whatever. I carry one of these like little stretchy band deals or whatever, like silicone rubber thing, as another makeshift tourniquet. I will be switching these out with the rat's tourniquet at some point down the road. Flip this pouch over. Zipper's a little hard to get to. There we go. I carry some antibacterial hand wipes, wet wipes. Man, these things have saved me so many times. Whenever I'm in a public place or whatever and go to the bathroom and then I realize that toilet paper's out or something. Lifesaver, just clean your hands, clean up your face or groin or whatever else if you're camping. These are huge. Carry some bug spray, although honestly I never use it. I might just ditch it, but I mean it's in there for now. Just a little bottle of lotion for chapped hands and stuff. And I carry a few tampons. I am married, and these have actually helped my wife before. I've had to use these when she's ran out and didn't realize she was out, or you know, whatever else. Tampons, and then just your latex gloves. So those are the. I'll also carry trauma shears and a little water syringe just to spray water inside of wounds or whatever to clean them out. So that is what I carry. Yep, got everything. So that is everything that I carry inside my EDC bag now. So I have a large variety of bases covered now. A little bit higher. Can't see me. My knees are starting to hurt from... Let's fix this problem. There we go. So I got a lot of different options here, and just from basic dust protection or whatever, 9/11 type bullcrap happens. I don't need to be breathing in all the crap in the air. Just that hygiene, water purification. We got 2 or 3 different light sources, ways to recharge your batteries, so on and so forth. Different charging cables for different types of phones. Water bottle for boiling water, water purification. Again, more water purification or cooking. I've actually cooked crawdads in these when we found them in the river. Cooked crawdads in it. That was fun. Tourniquet. I have a fleece jacket, a down vest, a down jacket, and a rain jacket. So I carry 4 different jackets. And I use them all the time. I basically live in my fleece. And someone else is always cold and does not bring a jacket for whatever reason. And I don't like being cold, so I'm not going to want to give up my jacket. So I'll carry extra jackets. I loan those out to other people all the time when they're cold. And when it's just really freezing outside, I'll just bundle up with all of them when it's really cold. And I have a couple different things of paracord, and these little Ziplock bags are huge, man. Serious, like if you have to go to the bathroom or got to vomit or something in an emergency situation, you're in a car, can't stop or whatever else. I know it sounds crude. Been there, done that. I wish I would have had these. I actually had to use, not this water bottle, my old one of these in an emergency situation when I had diarrhea. So, I wish I would have had these at that time. And again, a 12 by 9.5, 12 feet by 9.5 feet tarp. Massive, really small. Like you're thinking a shelter right? This is it. This is guidelines, everything. Everything in here aside from stakes, and which I can make easily or just tie down to saplings or whatever else. So I have a lot of capability in here. I've got water covered, shelter, and insulation on my body, which is another form of shelter. If you're talking about the rule of threes or whatever, right? You can survive 3 minutes, supposedly 3 minutes without air. This will help with air. 3 hours in extreme conditions before you die. Okay, so that's shelter and all the insulation, right? Including good rain gear, so I don't have to be in the shelter. I can leave. So 3 hours in extreme condition, covered. 3 days without food, 3 days without water, covered. Man, I got boiling water, water purification, and water filter. And the last thing, which is 3 weeks without food, which I do not have yet. I'm still looking for something that I can put in here, not take up a ton of space, but also not melt. Long expiration date, because I just don't want to mess with it. I just want to throw it in here. So I have a large amount of the emergency situations or whatever covered in here. Plus, I'm in and out of this backpack all the time, all day, every day. It goes with me. It doesn't weigh me down. The whole thing, the whole kit probably weighs 15, 16 pounds. Some of you, that's really heavy. Some of you, it's probably not. I don't even notice it. It's just a part of me. It just goes wherever I go. And this little addition is amazing. This thing probably weighs 2.5 ounces at most. Probably not even that. And I'm telling you, you go and you're outside when it's cold, and all you're hiking or whatever else, and all you have is a cold rock to sit on. Your butt gets sore, it gets cold. This thing will help with that. Or I'm building fires, just like I'm doing now, just using it as a knee rest. So many different options in this thing, and I use probably 80% of this stuff regularly. Really, the only survival stuff that I don't use regularly is like the water purification stuff. Everything else, I'm in and out of all the time, with the exception of the first aid kit. I really don't use that very much, but obviously, it's good to have. So anyways, guys, that is everything that I currently carry in my EDC backpack. That's not including on body. That's a whole new thing. A lot of capability here, guys. Let me pop you off and show you what it looks like all laid out. Got water purification. Swinging over here, we got electronics. Swinging up here is my pile of various jackets, cordage, and shelter and whatnot. So anyways, thanks guys for watching, and have a good evening. Bye.